With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have to select the isotope which is used for finding the age of a fossil, which is about 3,50,000 years old. Now we all know that evolution is a force that is always active in nature. It is an ongoing process, because of which we are able to see gradual changes in all kinds of life forms. But we also need some evidences for evolution to prove that evolution is not just a theory. Instead, it is a phenomena which is seen in all life forms. So fossils are one of the most important evidences for evolution, because in fossils we find the preserved remains of the hard parts of living organisms, such as the bones of animals, the calcareous shells that they have formed. In the case of plants, structures like seeds and pollen grains. So when we look at these preserved remains, we can find out the evolutionary relationships or the phylogenetic relationships between these extinct life forms and the life forms which exist today. So for this, whenever we find such preserved remains, we need to be sure about the time period in the geological history of the earth to which this fossil must have belonged, to which this organism whose remains we are seeing must have belonged. And for this, we use many techniques of dating, out of which the radioactive dating based on the isotope of carbon is very helpful, because we know carbon is a very important element. It's a very important structural element and even a part of the most important organic biomolecules. So in every living organism's body, carbon constitutes a large percentage, and even in the fossil remains, even in the remains of organisms, we are going to find carbon in a good quantity. And on the basis of different isotopes of carbon that we are going to find, we can determine how old these remains are, or at what time in the geological history of Earth this organism has been preserved. And therefore our correct answer over here is going to be option B, because lead and uranium we are not going to necessarily find in the body of every living organism, so it is useless to use these elements for dating of fossils. Hydrogen we are going to find, but again we are not going to find this tritium isotope. So on the basis of different isotopes of carbon which are present in the body, we can determine the time at which the fossil has been preserved, or the time at which this living organism inhabited the earth, and therefore it is useful in dating. So correct answer is option B.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.